Guys, my name is Tykill and welcome back to another movie collection. This is your update for this channel on Tykill67. I haven't done one of these in a long time, and I thought I'd show you guys a bunch of my movies. I have at least 120 or so. Now I do, since I collect a lot more movies than I do for video games, because I barely play any video games. I watch a lot more movies. So let's get into this. If you guys enjoy, make sure to leave a like, and let's get right into it if I can get comfortable. The first movie we got here, I just got it today, and I love this movie a lot. It's called Crank 2, High Voltage. One of my favorite Jason Statham movies, and it's such a great movie. It is insane. If you haven't seen it, go check it out right now. It's such a great film. Next one we got here is another Jason Statham film, and that is Homefront. Such a great movie. It has less violence, has less like fighting and stuff like that. It still has fighting as always like a Jason Statham movie, but this one is about protecting your loved ones. Such a great film. It has James Franco and Winona Ryder. I don't know how to say her name. Next film we got here is Final Destination 5. This movie wasn't the best Final Destination, but I kind of like Final Destination 4 and Final Destination 3. This one wasn't all that great. So it's still a good film though. Next one we got here is What's New Scooby-Doo Volume 1 Space Ape at the Cape. I've showed this in my video about a long time ago. So it's still a TV show. It's such a great TV show. If you guys don't know this, I'm a big fan of Scooby-Doo. I have been for a very long time. Used to watch the 1969 show Scooby-Doo Where Are You all the time, and I still have them. Next one we got here is one of my favorite, funniest comedies out there, which is American Pie. If you haven't seen this movie, which I'm sure some of you guys have, such a funny movie. Go check it out. Lots of nudity, so that's a good sign. Alright, next thing we got here is the Fast and the Furious films, which I have is Fast and Furious Collection. 5 and 6 is on here. Always been a big fan of Fast and Furious. Such a great film. Still, I only like the Fast and Furious and Fast and Furious 4. Next one we got here is Furious 7, the last movie that had Paul Walker in. Rest in peace. My God. Next one we got here is one of my favorites, Fast and Furious 4. Nothing to say, but it's such a great film. And the last one we got here is Fast and Furious 6 Extended Cut. More stuff in it. Let's put these up here. I have a shitload of movies, guys. Next one we got here is a TV show, and that is The Impractical Jokers, a complete first season. Funny show. It's on True TV. So, not much to say there. Next one we got here is Wes Craven, The People Under the Stairs, another great horror flick. Next one we got here is Horrible Bosses, very funny movie. You haven't seen it, go check it out. And we also have Horrible Bosses 2. Not a big fan of the second one, but the first one was always the funniest. Next one we got here is an old, like 70s film. That is The Exorcist 2, The Heretic. I have not got to watch this movie. I don't even know if it's in there. It is. I have not watched this yet. So uncomfortable. Okay. I'm just going to name off a couple movies all the way down here. I don't want to take them out. The movies I have here is The Hangover Part 2, Family Guy Volume 5, Disc 2, Disc 3, Ghostbusters 1 and 2, Ghost Ship, Four Christmases, Friday Deluxe Edition, End of Days, an Arnold Schwarzenegger film, Easy A, Epic Movie Unrated, Donnie Darko, Mrs. Doubtfire Behind the Scenes Edition, Click, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, The Conjuring, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, The Children of the Corn Collection, which does not have the first one, unfortunately, Child's Play in The Howling, double, The Breakfast Club 30th Anniversary Edition, The Butterfly Effect, Blended, Big Daddy, Boys Don't Cry, Beneath the Darkness, The Boy Next Door, Are You Here, Ryan Reynolds, the 2005 edition of Amityville Horror, 17 again, A Haunted House, American Sniper, Alien, and Altered. That's just collection 1. Collection 2 here, I have the theoretical cut and the director's cut unrated, Notorious. It's about Notorious. Notorious B.I.G., you know, Biggie from the 90s, famous rapper. This story is not a documentary at all. It's about a person who actually plays Biggie throughout his life. Such a great film. Go check it out. Next one we got here is Spider-Man 3, one of my favorites. One of my favorite Spider-Mans out there. Next one is a horrible movie. I fucking hate this. The whole thing's surrounded by sex and shit like that. Like, I don't want to see that in a film. It is Impulse. Got this from Family Dollar for about $6. Worst fucking film on this collection. It even says it on the back, R for strong language, strong sexual content, nudity, and rape. I don't want to see that in a film. Next one we got here. I have not watched this since I got this on my birthday. That is Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? The complete 3rd season. It has Scooby-Doo's lost episodes. I have not watched them, which I'll probably watch it tonight. Next one we got here is such a great film. It has Abigail Breslin and Arnold Schwarzenegger, and that is Maggie. If you have not seen Maggie, it's about, spoiler alert, it's about Arnold Schwarzenegger. He has to protect his daughter where there's an outbreak with zombies, and she has the virus, and he has to protect her half the time, and she dies in it. Shit like that. Such a great film. I'm just going to name these off again. I have the Amazing Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 2, and the other version of Spider-Man 2, which is widescreen and full screen version. Prom Night, unrated. She's Too Young, that's a Lifetime film, such a great film, even though it fucking sucks. Scary Movie 3, Spaceballs, Slither. Max Payne, unrated, it has Mark Wahlberg in it. Problem Child Tantrum Pack, Uncle Buck, The Great Outdoors, The Older Woman, The Other Woman, Operation Endgame, The Notebook, a Nicholas Sparks film, such a great film, and the ending is so sad. It's really sad. Man on Fire, Scooby-Doo and the Pirates, which I had not seen yet. Saw 6, unrated, saw that. Source Code, Southpaw, Rocky Balboa, The Reaping, Paranormal Activity 3, Panic Room, Kids Movie Pack, Mystery Mansion, Lemony Snicket, A Series of Unfortunate Events. This one has, it's not the TV show one you guys see on Netflix. It is the Jim Carrey film. The Last House in the Woods, unrated. I do have The Last House on the left, unrated. It is on my PlayStation. Let's Be Cops, Little Fockers, The Lucky One, another Nicholas Sparks film. That one has Zac Efron and Taylor Shining in it. Taylor Shining is in Orange is the New Black. If you have not seen that, go check it out. It's on Netflix. It's 5 seasons. Each of them are like an hour long. 22 Jump Street, 21 Jump Street, Jarhead, Igor Labo, Mac and Me, and Little Monsters, a 1980 film that I loved when I was a child. Little Monsters, such a great film. If I Stay, it's actually really hard to find. Insidious, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1, Part 2. I have not seen those films. I've seen all the Harry Potter films. I think they're amazing. Not the greatest, though, but amazing to me. Because I grew up on Harry Potter when I was younger. And I have not seen Part 1 or Part 2 of Deathly Hallows. Not yet. I bought that about like 2 years ago, and I still haven't seen them. Halloween 2 and Halloween 3. The next one we got here, I just bought this, I think about a week ago, and I recently watched it last night. It's one of my favorite ones. I know you guys are going to fucking hate me for this, but that is the Twilight Saga Breaking Dawn Part 2. I actually enjoy Breaking Dawn Part 1 and Part 2. I think they're amazing films, and anybody can watch them. If you're a collector, I'm pretty sure you still have this. The next film we got here is one of my favorite Seth MacFarlane films, and that is A Million Ways to Die in the West. It has Seth MacFarlane and Liam Neeson in it. Such a great film. Very funny. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. And now we're on to the Terminator films. First one we got here is The Terminator, the very first one in 1984. If you haven't seen this, go check it out. Next one we got here is, I'm just going to name them off, Terminator 3 Rise of the Machines, Terminator Salvation, and I got this at a yard sale for $1, and that is Terminator Salvation Director's Cut, the R-rated version of the PG-13 film in 2009. Next one we got here is Terminator Sarcona Chronicles Complete First Season, Terminator Sarcona Chronicles Season 2, Need for Speed, the movie, Good Will Hunting, which has Matt Damon and Robin Williams in it. Such a fantastic film. It is not a comedy and shit like that. It is actually a drama, and it's really good. It's about like math and stuff like that, and therapists. Really good. Go check it out. Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle, extreme unrated. Wind Chill, a horrible movie. It sucks so much. American Pie unrated 4-movie collection, which has American Pie 1. They're all unrated. American Pie 1, American Pie 2, American Wedding, and American Reunion. All unrated. Next one we have is American Wedding. 8 Mile. Grown Ups 2. Grown Ups. A Nightmare on Elm Street. Rebooted, remastered. The Devil's Rejects unrated, which is a Rob Zombie film. Just like it is like part 2 of The House of 1000 Corpse. Kane and See No Evil, Underworld Trilogy, Underworld Extended Cut, Ted 2 unrated. I have Ted 1 unrated on my PlayStation. The Strangers unrated, Misery, The Social Network, which has like Mark Zuckerberg, if you guys know Facebook. It's about that movie. Chucky, the Complete Collection. It is not complete because the new movie Cult of Chucky is out and it is not on there. The Wedding Crasher and The Wedding Singer Totally Awesome Edition. X-Men 2, You Don't Mess With a Zohan unrated. Zombieland, We Bought a Zoo. World War Z. We Were Soldiers. Walk the Line, which is actually about Johnny Cash's legacy all the way back to 1940s till today, or not today, but till like when he died. Really good film. Has Reese Witherspoon in it too. Vampire Suck Extended Bite Me Edition. Horrible movie. Fuck, it sucked. What Happens in Vegas. Ashton Kutcher in it. Unfriended. Another horrible movie. Taken 1 and 2 and Taken 3. One of my favorite Liam Neeson movies. He's a badass in that shit. Stand By Me. One of my all-time favorite movies. Superbad unrated extended cut. Very funny movie. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. We're on to our final collection, and that is the fourth side. We have X-Men Origins Wolverine Blu-ray version. Very good movie. If you haven't seen it, check it out. And Logan, which has Logan with special features on DVD, Blu-ray, and Logan Noir on Blu-ray, which is a whole movie in black and white. Very violent movie, very sad, very depressing. It has a great song at the end. It has A Man Comes Around by Johnny Cash, and it's such a great film. Next one we got here is, I've seen critics tell me that, not tell me, but say the movie is awful, has no story now, it has no plot. It's just like Notorious, has a great story, has a great plot, and everything about this dude. The Untold Story of Tupac Shakur, All Eyes on Me. Such a great film. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Really good. It's just like Notorious, where it has the other person play Tupac, and it's such a great film. Next one we got here is Jason Statham in The Mechanic. Another great film. We have Kick-Ass and Kick-Ass 2. Two great films that I love. The 40-Year-Old Virgin unrated. Very, very funny movie. Knowing, which has Nicolas Cage in it. Such a great movie about the aliens, just like Signs and stuff like that. 5-movie collection, which I'm going to pull out here, of Nicholas Sparks films, which has The Lucky One, A Walk to Remember, one of my favorite movies, The Lucky One and A Walk to Remember, The Notebook, A Message in a Bottle, and Nights in Romadine. I have not seen Nights in Romadine and A Message in a Bottle yet. I plan not to. But next one we have here is Shrek 2. I wanted it. The Dark Knight, and finally, the scariest movie out there, and that is Signs. Scary as fuck. We have tapes too. Yes, I used to have. I was born in the 90s and mid 2000s, born in 99. Of course I would have tapes. American Pie 2 on tape. Yes, I think the first time I actually watched this film on tape, it was a special edition. Got it from a yard sale for about $5. And I watched it when I was about 11 or 12 years old. Yeah. And we also have Goosebumps and The Pebble and the Penguin. Great films. You guys enjoyed this, make sure to leave a like. I know it's a 15-minute long video, but that's all my movies. Plan on getting more, and I plan on showing you guys what else I can get. If you guys enjoyed, like I said, leave a like, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Have a fantastic night, and peace.